Hey everybody! So as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be a reading for all of our divine feminines, okay? So DF, Empress, High Priestess energy only. If you in any way at all identify as a divine masculine, honey, you can go ahead and get out, okay? You heard, Sage? Go and get out. We have, I'm afraid of hurting you, okay? I'm working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. Oh, let us see what you got to say. That will determine a lot, wouldn't it? All right, let us see what this masculine wants to say here. All right, I need to own up to where I feel sure about this relationship. I bet. All right, right here it says we need to let each other go. This person goes back and forth between this a lot, it seems. Just like the last reading that we did, okay? It was like it was two different groups of you. You get what I'm saying? It might go that way again. Let's see. I never expected to fall in love. Okay, so this is a person who doesn't like to feel loving emotions is what I'm getting, okay? They don't like to feel too much, okay? Let us see. We got, please give me a second chance. Okay, make up your mind. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Okay, this person is needing to make up their mind here, okay? Yeah, we have, I'm not the same person, so they're trying to become better. They feel like they are. Okay, 1 second. I will take action soon. Please believe in me. Well, here's the thing, sir. I feel like she would believe in you if you gave her a little bit more consistency, because the way it's coming out right here is not too consistent. Okay, I feel like that might be the problem here for you. Mr. Inconsistent wants to be more consistent. Okay, but if it's one thing that they're consistent with is being inconsistent. Sorry I said the word so many times, y'all, but that is how it's coming out. Like, for real. So let us see. Let us see what this masculine... I hope the future will bring us together again. Sir, not if you keep doing this. I'm sure feminine is not going to be off it. I'm certain. Right? It says, I fell in love the moment I saw you. Oh, okay. Right? It's like, let's move on and see what else he got to say. My son whining. I don't know if it's going to be worth hearing, y'all. It says, I am secretly obsessed with you. I don't know. I don't know if this message is about to be, I don't know if they got something good. Okay, we get it, bro. You secretly obsessed. All right, what else? Let us see. Let us see. I am working on myself so I can come back. Please wait for me. You said that already, sir. What else? This isn't over between us. I'm coming back for you. Listen. By the time they come back, feminine, you probably be done already moved on, sugar lump. You probably be done already moved on. The way it's looking like is like this, right? This masculine, I mean, it's more positive than negative. Don't get me wrong. You get what I'm saying? It's way more positive cards here than negative. I feel like the energy, though, is why I'm reading it the way I'm reading it, you know? Because the way it's coming out is as like there's still fear here. And it has potential to be projected onto you. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, masculine. I don't know what you got going on right here. I'm working on myself each day so I can come back to you. Okay, they keep saying it, so they must mean it. All right, let us see. Let us see what's going on with our masculines, man. Let us see what's the deal here with this dude right here, yo. Let us see. Let us see, you guys. Fifth dimension. All right, so their higher self is leading because their lower self, their fifth dimensional self is leading because their third dimensional self, their physical body, nope. Very, very fearful, very afraid, not doing anything right now. Some of you probably haven't even heard from this person. Okay, let's excuse them in the back. You know, we can only control how we respond to things, guys. Not what people outside do, right? But I feel like this person, that ego, that pride, that fear, that, you get what I'm saying? That low dimensional stuff is what's throwing them off. Also, something here about their family. Okay, so for some of you, not all of you, it keeps coming out about a family that views the situation as forbidden. They would have been made this offer to you because according to them, they're secretly obsessed with you. So yeah, this has this person in this split energy. This is what I'm getting. I just heard from Spirit. It is worth hearing them out, okay? Because as you can see, even with me, I was about to say, I don't know y'all. But then I decided, you know what, let's keep it going. Because maybe they have something that's worth you hearing, feminine. And lo and behold. Right? Lo and behold. So for some of you, you like, listen, that person is this years old. I see the comments, you're like, dude, 54 years old, you shouldn't care what your family thinks. Why not? That's still their family. You know, they still respect certain people's opinions. Now, granted, they should be willing to start a family of their own and be more concerned with that than the family they came from. However, you know, there should always be that respect factor there. You should be able to respect both. Have that respect for your family that you come from and respect the family that you would like to create. You get what I'm saying? You should be able to blend them together harmoniously. That's the ideal situation for like anybody, right? It would be ideal. It just doesn't always work out like that, unfortunately. However, in this essence, I feel like it can. Like it said, this person feels like they need to speak up or own up to where they feel sure about the relationship as opposed to where they feel unsure. You get what I'm saying? I'm assuming that's why Spirit nudged me to continue during the reading because, you know, they're in this split energy, but I see why. Okay, so let us see. Now, had I not gone, you know, kept going, I wouldn't have seen it. But lost, all right? And this came out in the last reading, too. Somebody feeling lost. You know, they know what it is that they want to do. They know what it is they feel pulled to do, right? But as far as they're concerned, you know, the opinion, like I said, of these people is really valuable. And we don't know who this person is. We don't know what type of family they come from. We don't know any of that, right? So, I mean, we could know if this was a personal. We can dig, we can look, but this is not that, right? We don't know. This is a collective. It would be a lot of people to dig into because you all are individual. I mean, you know how many people that would be? Like, Lord D. If you would like me to do that, please book a personal. But, you know, they are lost right now, okay? This runner, quote unquote, the one who, you know, backed away or ran away or went in the opposite direction or whatever you would like to call it. But they do recognize the connection as a blessing. This is something that keeps coming out. They recognize that, right? It's just a matter of when are they going to be ready to end their karmic cycle? When are they going to be ready to, I don't want to say it like this, but this is how I'm hearing it, grow a pair. You get what I'm saying? Because for some of you, you're right. They are very, you know, I don't want to say old, but they are at that point. Because I don't feel like we grow old. I feel like we grow wise, you know. The body physically, yes, it gets older, but you take care of it. All things work well that you take care of. You know what I mean? Well-oiled machine. You keep the machine well-oiled. It's going to work properly. You understand? But yeah, I feel like you grow wiser, you know. Yeah, you might get older, quote unquote. But yeah, some of them are old enough as to where they shouldn't be caring that much about people's opinions. If they be like, oh, well, I don't like his spouse. So, you get what I'm saying? You don't have to like them. You have to respect them. They have to respect you. But the like part, that part is not really necessary. You get what I'm saying? That's not really a necessary part. And I think that's where everybody goes wrong. You know, thinking that the family has to like. No, they don't. You have to like them. You can love them. That's special. But I really feel like liking the person is important too. You have to like them. Your family ain't got to like them for real. You know what I'm saying? They have to respect them, and your person has to respect your family. Like, yeah, if they respect you, whoever respects you will do just that. You get what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no extra stuff involved. Period. You get what I'm saying? I keep saying that to people. Right? And yeah, man, you don't want to get it to a certain place where then the feminine has to defend themselves against that. That's not what you want. And that's why the masculine is in a place of, well, I don't know what to do. Because they wouldn't want to put you in a situation where you're uncomfortable. Right? And I know you feel like, well, I got me. I can hold my own. And that's great. But this is a masculine that's thinking about your well-being. So once again, see, I'm happy I kept going. You see what I'm saying? Because it's all about, it's like the moon card earlier. Remember? Right? When we were saying that masculine was deep, deep in their feelings, this is probably what it was. Now, if you're not on the Patreon, I'm not going to give you no hints and no clues as to what was over there and what was said, but this is probably what it was, right? Something along these lines. So let us see. They recognize it's a past life relationship. They're just wondering if it's something that can be fixed, because yeah, they're attracted to you. Yeah, there's chemistry. You get what I'm saying? However, the family thing is really important to this person, you guys. So right here it says heart-to-heart conversations. I feel like that's something they want to discuss with you and be like, hey, this is why XYZ. You get what I'm saying? There's something else that wants to come out here too. It is, yeah, healing family issues. See what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's something with the family that has everything on standstill. It's what their family would think, what their family has said or mentioned. You get what I'm saying? It could be something like that. See, we have child or children here. That keeps coming up. So for those of you who have child or children, could be a thing. Also, their parents could have been extremely judgmental, or their family could have been extremely judgmental when they were growing up. Or let's say, for example, not judgmental, but I heard judgmental, but what's the other thing, you guys? Strict was one of them, but who cares about strict? It's something else. It's kind of like, I don't want to say perfectionist. It wasn't that either. I'm trying to think of the word where it was like almost as if nothing this person ever did was good enough. Like ever. So this plays a huge role in how they deal with relationships right now. Okay, and it was mentioned earlier too, feminines as well as masculines are working on forgiving their parents and families, okay? But it says honestly discuss their feelings with each other. Yeah, why not? Why not, right? Like, what is the harm in that? Seriously, I feel like what they're afraid of is opening up to you, and then you being like, nope, I'm good. I'm good, you know? Type of thing. Like, you get overly defensive. Now it's like, damn, see, now I don't like you, because that's their family, and of course they're going to defend and protect their family, and so they don't want to say the wrong thing, and they don't want you to say the wrong thing, so they just haven't said anything, right? So we have true love. It says this is the romance of a lifetime, and it is. It's like, it's not something that comes together all the time, you guys. The twin flame situation is very, very special. Very, very special, you guys. It is to be cherished. I say it to you all the time. A beautiful blessing it is. The blessing card came out. It is. And this is supposed to be the one that you marry. We have offer here. It says gesture, engagement, wedding. Now you have wedding. Double emphasis on that. It keeps coming out. So if you're watching these readings, just know this is what it's going to be. It's just a matter of divine timing. Okay? So, of course, too, you have free will choice. Yeah, we got engagement. You have free will choice. But I feel like your choice will be yes. I really do. Like right here, it says, please give me a second chance. I feel like you're going to say yes. Okay, I will. You know, second chance, third chance, whatever chance it is for you. Right? And people have their own ideas of how you should go about love and how you should love on each other and this and that. But, you know, so with your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Right? I really do feel like you guys are getting closer to spirit, which ultimately you're getting closer to each other. That's just what it feels like. You know, that's why it says blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. Yeah, your guides are always with you. And some of you, with this, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. I feel like one of the signs here is, it fell out over here on this heart-to-heart conversation and healing family issues. One of these signs that they want you to pay attention to, or red flags, is when your masculine comes to you and wants to have this conversation, please be open and listen to what they have to say. Please hear them out. Because remember, in the beginning, we started not to. We started to be like, you know what, we're going to wrap this up. I'm joking. But, you know, it was that energy like, all right, bruh, make up your mind. What you doing? They threw you for a loop, obviously, because I'm reading the energy. And the energy was a whole, like, what do you got going on here? You get what I'm saying? Type of situation. Just like the last reading. It was like, okay, somebody realizes you matched a fly. Then it went to, okay, what the hell are they talking about? You know what I mean? And that's because they're lost. They're confused. And they're projecting that energy onto the readings. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like the red flag is just allow them to speak. Allow them to get it off their chest. This is something they've been afraid to tell you for a really long time. So what you don't want to do is interrupt them. What you don't want to do is shut it down. And what you don't want to do is be overly defensive. You know what I mean? Come from an understanding place. Like I said, child or children. There's something here about child or children involved. Okay, so it's something about that. Okay. And then we have let go of control issues. Yeah, because you might feel how you feel, but where they're coming from, they feel like it's valid. So allow the situation to unfold naturally. You get what I'm saying? Allow everything to fall into place the way it's supposed to. Let your friends help you, aka your soul family, aka if you're in any twin flame groups, you want to email me or you want to book a personal or whatever the case may be, honey. Do that. You get what I'm saying? So that you don't feel like you have to keep everything in. You have to keep it to yourself. You don't. Right? Let us see. Yeah, we got an apology coming. Okay? Apology coming for the interference that they allowed. The interference being from their family, friends, whoever these people were that had these opinions. Like I said, family for a lot of them. It says you can expect the apology you want to hear. Okay, 1 minute, guys. So it says you can expect the apology you want to hear. Okay, this interference. So an external party is intruding on this relationship. Yeah. So like I said, family members. It's not the first time I said it. Okay, karmics and all that shit too. We have, you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. So see what I'm saying? You've done the work. This person's done the work. This is probably why I sound like this. The energy has been kind of choppy to read and process. I feel like if you've been feeling kind of tired lately, this is why. Make sure you guys are staying grounded. Make sure you're getting a lot of sun. Make sure you're going out in the moonlight as well. Because I feel like a lot of people enjoy the sun but are afraid to go out in the moonlight. Ain't nothing wrong with the moon. Okay? But yeah, so if this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and heaven.